Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me today. So for today's reading, we are going to be doing a general reading. I have no idea what we're going to be doing because it's been very different for everyone. There have been a few like general things that have been done, but generally speaking, first thing that's going to happen is we're going to pull a few oracle cards to just kind of tell us about the theme, see if that resonates with you. And then we are going to be pulling the cards, the tarot cards, and seeing what images come up, what things we reflect on, and possibly clarifying. Just depends. I have clarified some today. I have not clarified others. So we'll see kind of where you guys land on, but I really do hope that you guys are doing wonderful, my beautiful Sagittarius. So for today, what am I going to be doing? Today we're going to be starting with the unicorn deck for you. So again, we're going to be starting with just kind of a general picture of what we've got going on with you. Ooh. I think it was the perspective card that I saw. So maybe you need to be looking at things from a different angle. Maybe you're a little bit stuck. I don't know. Just a thought. Maybe not at all. But if it comes up again, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. Let's see. What do we have for Sagittarius? Really quickly, if you guys want to see the spread as we are going through the video, the spread will be linked in my, it will not be, the spread will be in my Instagram. So if you go down below to the description, you can find the link to that. But other than that, let's get started. Metamorphosis. So it seems like you're going to be going through a big change here coming up. Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis, I see, so there's two cards that I see really similarly to the death card. One is the Omen, and then I see Metamorphosis. The Omen, I see the things kind of like leading up to the death, you know, like when you have death in the future, versus Metamorphosis, I see when we have death in the past. Let's keep going though. But for me, Metamorphosis is like the change or coming into ourselves after a long period of like incubation or being someone else. All right, Metamorphosis. Hope. Things could get better. Maybe things could be better right now, but regardless of whether or not they could be, things can be. And things, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, you know? There is hope. Divinity, not an angel. So that card really reminds me, for any of you Disney people, it reminds me of Isabella Madrigal. I can't believe I said it that way. Isabella Madrigal. That was a really, I'm ashamed of myself for having it said it that way in the first place. Anyway, this picture reminds me of, we aren't perfect. We're not all angels. We can't all walk around acting like we are absolutely flawless. Like, yeah, maybe we are a little bit flawless, you know, but we make mistakes. And the most important part is that like we learn. We aren't just born this perfect being. We grow into it. Okay. I'm going to be doing the Muse Tarot with you, actually. I think if I do clarify, I'm probably going to use the Steampunk Tarot. If we clarify. This one's already wanting to come out, so we're doing it. The Muse of Emotions. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So the Muse of Emotions, I actually am going to need to double check and make sure I believe it is the Page of Cups, but might also be the Queen of Cups. I'm not certain. I'm not going to check it until the end and I draw all of them. But what do we have going on for Sag? What is going on for my Sagittarius beauties out there? Let's see. The Nine of Inspiration, the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Cups. I do believe that is the Page then. The Six of Pentacles. I literally just did this reading with one of the other signs. I want to say this is Cancer. I'm pretty sure this was Cancer's reading as well. They had Queen of Cups followed with the Six of Pentacles. I'm pretty sure it was Cancer. So if you have Cancer anywhere in your chart, go check that video out. Actually, for a full picture of what you have going on, go check out your moon and rising as well. Always a good general rule of thumb, because I find that a lot of times when these things are coming up, it is a general big message for us to make sure that we're really listening to it. It's like the cards go, I said what I said. The Emperor as well. This looks like a great reading. Very much somebody who is in control here. Okay, yeah, no, definitely go look at your moon and rising. Both of these cards were there for that reading. So I definitely had the Queen of Cups with the Six of Pentacles along with the Seven of Pentacles as well. I'm almost certain that that's what popped up. So here's what I'm getting. I'm tempted to look at the bottom. And it was the Ace of Cups. Okay, cool. So here is what I am getting. The big change that happened in your life. The transformation that you're going through is seeming like it's going to allow you to actually finally experience some of those emotions. With her being the Page, seems like it is starting to... she's barely starting to kind of come into that role. But it is a role that is definitely meant for her and that she can and will do very well in. Especially if she goes through her intuition and her own inspiration. Everything is within her. She will have perfect control of herself from within and be able to portray exactly what it is they want out to the world. I mean, this is beautiful. This is beautiful, but this is definitely like an apprenticeship. We are barely changing. We are first starting to like take a sip of that cup and realizing that life can be different if we do things differently. There is hope out there as long as we are willing to not have to be perfect. Okay, let's keep going. Six of Materials. So to me, the Six of Pentacles, always kind of an even exchange. Make sure that you're giving as much as you're taking. Make sure that people are taking as much as they're giving from you too. The Emperor is somebody who is very much in control. The downside of the Emperor is that they might be too much in control. With you being fiery. It is important that we kind of check ourselves in that realm often, especially when we have been very emotional. Our emotion kind of tends to be very reactive to our needs for control. So make sure that you are being humble with yourself, and you are allowing yourself to make mistakes. You're allowing yourself to explore. The Seven of Materials is, she's got everything she needs. She has so much. She has so much. In all other depictions that I have seen, or that I have actually, of this card, usually shows somebody who has 3 pentacles and are willing away to give, or willing to give away 4. Maybe it's backwards. Maybe they're giving away 3 pentacles and are keeping 4. But I think that this definitely reminds us to not let your water run dry. Like, if that's the situation that was going on in the past, like, seems like she's thirsty. She's been wanting a drink for a while. Don't let your water run dry. You should always have at least a little bit more than what you give. Yeah? Yeah? Don't overspend is what I'm saying. I hope that made sense. Anyway, I don't know that I need to clarify this, but I did say something about using the Steampunk Tarot deck, and I feel like I gotta follow through with it, you know? I'm not entirely sure what, but I am feeling like I need to be leaning over into the Muse of Emotions for this. What message do we have with the Muse of Emotions? We've got the Five of Swords. We've got the Seven of Swords. And we've got the Hanged Man. Okay, so the message that I'm generally speaking getting here is the Five of Swords. So this guy's got 3 swords stuck in this coffin looking thing, and while he's talking to somebody, it looks like he's being distracted and having one of the swords taken, like a sense of deceit. That might be the thing that we are getting over here with the metamorphosis. Possibly somebody betrayed you, somebody did something behind your back, a possibility that like 2 people conspired against you, maybe even people that you trusted. You felt like they, he, him, her, they, them, walked away with everything, and just kind of left you behind into this hangman position. But now that we have reached that hangman position, now that we have cocooned, now that we have allowed ourselves to enter the stage of metamorphosis, we are free to enter the energy of the Muse of Emotions, enter the energy of playing with your emotions and allowing them to flow, allowing them to be hard, allowing them to be easy, allowing them to be whatever it is they need to be for that moment in time. I think this is a really beautiful reading. I will be putting that picture up on Instagram if you guys are wanting to check that out. Check the description down below. Please go down and give this video a thumbs up. If anything within this resonated, please leave me a comment and hit that subscription button. If you want to be notified about every single time that I post, please hit that notification bell. But thank you so much for giving me so much of your time, Sagittarius. You are amazing. I wish you the absolute best. Have a wonderful day. Bye.